Hello everybody. Now in this 19th lecture today we will discuss about containers and packaging materials for fresh produce. The concepts which we will cover in this lecture include packaging requirements of fresh produce, selection of container and packaging materials, container used for packing fresh fruits and vegetables, packaging materials and technologies for fresh produces. Okay. Let us see first what are the packaging. Packaging is the mean or system by which fresh fruits and vegetables or processed product for that matter reach from farm or from production unit to the final destination in a safe and sound condition, and more importantly that at affordable prices. That is also important, that packaging should be economical and as far as possible it should not result in the cost increase. Okay. Packing and packaging materials contribute a significant cost to the produce industry at present. Therefore, as I told you, it is important to have a clear understanding of the wide range of packaging options available, so that one can bring down the cost of the operation to a appropriate level. Bags, crates, hampers, baskets, cartons, bulk bins and pelletized containers are convenient for handling, transporting and marketing of the fresh produce. Why packaged farm produce? Let us see. It provides protection, it is for containment, it may be for convenience or it may be for safety and other purposes. As far as the production is concerned, the packaging protects from mechanical damage and poor environmental conditions during handling and distribution. It also protects from the damages resulting from poor environmental control during handling and transit. Okay, because these during handling and transit damages is the one of the leading causes of the post harvest losses or rejected produce and low buyer or consumer satisfaction. Each fresh fruit and vegetable commodity has its own requirement for temperature, humidity and environmental gas composition. So, these should be taken care of while selecting a proper packaging materials or proper packaging containers or technology. Produce destined for export markets requires containers to be extra sturdy. Air freighted produce requires special packing, package sizes and insulation, appropriate insulation, etc. As far as containment is concerned, the produce is enclosed in container of convenient units for handling and distribution. The produce should be fitting well inside the container with little wastage space. Its small produce items such as potatoes, onions and apples may be packed in packages of different shapes and sizes. Produces such as soft fruits, berries and asparagus may require specially designed containers. Usually up to 20 kg of fresh produce packages are handled manually by hand, or bulk packages moved may weigh as high as 500 kg or even more. Packaging offers convenience to the consumer, to the user, to the producer, to the sellers, etc. That is adaptation to consumer lifestyle, such as serving time by facilitating handling through easy to open or resealable packaging and so on. So, nowadays very convenient packaging things are. And another important thing the packaging offers is it helps in the identification of the product. It provides useful information about the produce. For example, what is the commodity packed inside, its brand, size, grade, variety, net weight, count, who is the grower or who is the shipper, where is the country of origin, and so on. Okay. So, some of the packages even provide nutritional information, recipes and other useful information directed especially at the consumer end. So, this provide the packaging helps in providing these information to the consumer, and even universal product codes UPC or barcodes may be included as a part of the labeling, and it consists of 10-digit machine readable codes. The first 5 digits are a number assigned to the specific producer, that is package or shipper, and the second 5 digits represent the specific product information such as type of the produce, size of the batch number, etc., etc. Okay. Then selection of packaging material, as I told you, it is very important aspect, that is the packaging material should be non-toxic and compatible with the specific produce being targeted to be packed. It should be having sufficient resistance to tamper, ease of opening and disposal, it should be low cost, adherence to the standards in shape, size and weight limitations, should provide protection against moisture, air and light to the commodity, should be appealing in appearance and printability, and more importantly, it should be recyclable, or it should be as far as possible biodegradable. Okay. So, these are the types of the containers which are used. It can be in the particularly fresh produce packaging, you can say it may be primary container. You can see here in this that it is the first line of defense between the produce and the environment. Then the secondary containers, the outer box or wrap or drum to hold all the units together, primary packets together, and providing an overall protection. So, that is the secondary packaging. And finally, tertiary packaging, that is it involves grouping of the products for bulk handling, warehouse storage, transportation and shipping. The main goal of the tertiary packaging is to properly protect the shipment during the transit. The packages may be classified as transport or bulk packs, that which is used for long distance transportation in capacities ranging from 4 to 5 kg to 20 to 25 kg, and these packs must withstand impact, compression and vibration during the transport. Now, the other category is the consumer or retail packs. These are small in size and designed to hold half a dozen to 1 dozen fruit, or half kg to 1 kg of fruit or vegetable, as the case may be. Okay. This you can see here different pictures are shown, that is the consumer or retail packs of fruits and vegetables, and the transport or bulk packs of fruits and vegetables. So, in the next slides to come, we will discuss some of these containers, etc. Okay. So, the type of the packaging materials are material which is used for making these containers, etc. That is, first is the wood, which is pellet bins. These are made of milled lumber or plywood, primarily used to move produce from the field to the packing house. Capacities of these pellet bins may range from 12 to more than 50 bushels. Height may vary. The length and width is generally the same as a standard pellet of 48 inches into 40 inches. There may be double wide pellet bins of dimensions 48 inches into 80 inches, and these are more common in the fruits like tomato, etc., or such other vegetables. The average life of a hardwood pellet bin when stored outside is approximately 5 years. However, when properly protected from the weather, it may last up to as long as 10 years or even more. Okay. Then these one crates are sturdy, rigid and have very high stacking strength, that is essentially unaffected by water. They are used for packing of those vegetables which require hydrocooling and ventilation, such as snap beans, sweet corn, etc. It has merits like ease of transportation and disassembling. However, it has demerits like it requires more consumption of wood. There is more consumption of wood during its preparation. It is not cost friendly for cheap vegetables, and also there is difficulty in affixing suitable labels on these type of packages. Okay. Then wooden crates and lugs, you can see here in this picture exotic fruits are kept in wooden lugs. This is extensively used for apples, stone fruits, potatoes, and some lugs for grapes and other exotic fruits. Berries sturdy and they are durable even in the rough conditions. It has a good stacking strength required during the long distance transportation. It is easy for handling because of its durability. However, it requires bulk transportation of this type of packages are not containers are not possible. It involves high cost, less attractive labeling, and it is replaced by other types of packaging. Sacks, you can see here that onion jute bags are kept in the sacks. These are commonly used materials as cotton, jute, plastic like HDPE and PP. They are usually combined with bamboo baskets and wooden boxes to improve cushioning and to reduce bruises, injuries and losses during transportation. These are low cost, they have high resistance, reusability and require less space for empties. However, they are low protection against, they provide low protection against puncture, compression, vibration and impact injuries, and they are poor, comparatively poor in stackability. Paperboard, you can see here in the picture 3-ply corrugated box is used, and that some fruits like apples are kept inside it, similarly other fruits. Okay. This corrugated fiber board generally 0.02 centimeter thick is made from unbleached pulp with a characteristic brown color. Most fiber board contain recycled fibers. Cartons of fully recycled pulp has about 75% of the stacking strength of virgin fiber containers. These are available in the market as 3-ply, 5-ply and 7-ply. They are cost effective, easy to handle, and they are lightweight. They have good stacking strength. They are easily folded and transported at a label. However, the demerits for these type of packs include they are unfit for high humid fruits or cannot be used for hydrocooling material. Paper bags with mesh, you can see here in this potatoes are kept in paper bags and which is provided, bag is provided with some sort of mesh. It has good ventilation, low cost, attractive display, stimulates purchases. Potatoes and onions, cabbage, turnips, citrus fruits and some specialty items are packed in these types of, okay, these are basically generally these are as a consumer bags. However, these large bags do not palletize well, small bags do not efficiently fill the space inside, bags do not offer protection from rough handling, and mesh provides little protection from light or containments. So, these are some of the demerits of paper bag with the mesh. Then plastic bags, you can see here vegetables are kept in the plastic bags. These are predominant material for fruits and vegetable consumer packaging. It has the merits like film bags are clear, allowing for easy inspection of the contents for readily accept high quality graphics, available in wide range of thickness and grades. These are engineered to control the environmental gases inside the bag, and it can be reused and sometimes even recycled. However, it has certain demerits like crates creates environment havoc as they spoil the soil, the water and even blocks the guts of the domestic animals. So, from that point of view, the plastic is even use of plastic in many countries is banned, and it has a serious environmental concern. Shrink wraps, you can see in the vegetables are packed in shrink wrap. Again, this is a very popular and common consumer pack for fruits and vegetables, which is used even in supermarkets, etc. You will find these type of packaging. It is an engineered plastic wrap used for packaging individual items like potato, sweet potato, apples, onion, sweet corn, cucumber, and a variety of tropical fruits. It reduces shrinkage, fouling, and provides good sealing. It protects the produce from disease and is moisture proof. It reduces the mechanical damage, provide a good surface for stick on labels. The labeling becomes easy and good. It extends the storage life of the produce. However, the demerits of this shrink wraps include it takes a lot of energy and resources to produce the shrink wrap products. It requires a lot of manual labor to apply the product into it or to remove this packet from the product. Then plastic punnets, you can see the plastic punnets are grapes are kept in plastic punnets in the figure. These containers are food grade, odorless, lightweight, stackable and recyclable and give good presentation. They are either made of PET, PVC or PP. The merits of these plastic punnets include they are strong, versatile, clear and bright containers. They offer product visibility, provide the holes for the ventilation, so and they keep the produce fresh, and it is very attractive way of packaging for from the consumer appeal point of view. Then flexible plastic films, that is plastic films like LDPE, PVC or polypropylene, PP or cellulose acetate, CA, these are used for packaging of horticultural produces more commonly nowadays. These films are mostly used as pouches with holes are punched at regular intervals to allow respiration. They are available in a wide range of thickness and grades. They can be engineered to control the environmental gases inside the pouch and therefore to provide the desired environment to the commodity. Trays with overwrap made of molded pulp tray or plastic material like EPS, PVC and PP. Film can be applied without the application of heat. Film is usually made of LDPE or LLDPE or PVC. The produce is placed in individual cavities so that abrasion and bruising is avoided during transportation. Okay. And the trays also provide cushioning effect to the produce. Okay. See here the vegetables are kept in the tray with the wrap. The merits of this type of system include that it is transparent and see-through, odorless plastic film, clings to the product packed, films are semi-permeable and which allow the exchange of gases for respiration of the produce. Now, let us see some of the emerging trends, the trends in the fresh produce packaging. That is one, now it is coming the vegetables in the jute bags, that is jute reinforced plastics. They are becoming very popular nowadays. That is jute fibers and wood are combined with thermoplastic material like LDPE, SDPE for making semi-rigid as well as rigid boards. The film layer is placed on both sides of non-woven jute. The composite layer are pressed in a hydraulic press at the required temperature for a certain period of time depending upon the thickness of the end product and the type of the film. The merits of this system include it has good tensile strength, good puncture resistance and moisture barrier properties, and it is reusable, it can be used again and again. Then mesh or net bags, you see in the picture that oranges, tomatoes, potatoes, they are kept in the net bags. They are also nowadays has become very popular in the consumer packs of the fruits and vegetables and used in the supermarkets, etc. That is here a string net or mesh bag is an open bag constructed from strands, yarns or non-woven synthetic materials into a net-like structure. These are ideal for thick skin produce like apples and oranges are root vegetables like onions, potatoes, garlic, etc. And more importantly, for the produce that needs proper ventilation, so those produces that is highly perishable commodities, etc. The other innovation nowadays in the packaging of the fresh produce is control atmosphere packaging or modified atmosphere packaging. In the control atmosphere packaging, it is the alteration of the natural gaseous environment, that is all the arrangements are provided, that is the by artificial means or by CO2 generation system or O2 generation scavenging, etc. here. So, the initial environment required for the proper storage of the commodity is altered, that is gaseous environment, and then once the desired composition of the gases is obtained in the environment, then it is maintained, that is maintenance. So, alteration of the natural gaseous environment and maintenance of this atmosphere at pre-specified conditions throughout the storage time. So, that is known as control atmosphere packaging or control atmosphere storage. Modified atmosphere packaging include the initial alteration of the gaseous environment in the immediate vicinity of the stored and packaged product. So, here polymeric films of suitable gas permeation, etc., they are collected. Film properties, so that is the depending upon what are the required environment inside, depending upon the produce, their respiratory behaviors, etc. The films of suitable permeability, O2 permeability, CO2 permeability or light permeation, etc. are collected and the material is packaged inside. So, here again we try to have a desired, so that is modified atmosphere. The atmosphere within the vicinity of the produce inside the package is modified and controlled at that level. Then active packaging, you can see these are the another way of modifying the atmosphere. You can say that it is a little advanced way of modified atmosphere packaging. Here it can be created, that is active atmosphere is created inside the packet either by using oxygen scavengers or carbon dioxide absorbers or carbon dioxide emitters, ethanol emitters, ethanol absorbers, etc., moisture absorbers. Okay. So, depending upon the requirement what we want, whether we want to extend the shelf life, we want to retard ripening, we want to advance ripening, etc., depending upon that there are various, that is you can see here the sachets, etc., they are put inside the. So, these materials are used to create the environment. So, appropriate absorbent material is placed alongside the fresh produce inside the package. So, it modifies the head space of the package and contributes to the extension of the shelf life of the fresh produce. Anyway, we will take up this part also separately in the storage technology or packaging technology again of the produce, we will take up in that module. So, details of these technologies, active packaging, CO storage, modified atmosphere packaging, etc., we will take up. Then smart and intelligent packaging. Here there is the various RFID, biosensors, gas indicators, barcoding techniques or time temperature indicators, etc., are used, that you can see here, that is that here TTI label. Okay. That is these TTI indicators, that it may provide any measured attribute, it can be. So, the intelligent packages or smart packages, they provide, they tell the consumer about the quality of the produce inside. Okay. Intelligent packaging system use communication functions to facilitate decision making aimed at preserving food quality, extending the shelf life and improving overall food safety. It is capable of carrying out intelligent functions such as sensing, detecting, tracing, recording and communicating these quality attributes, these informations to the consumer. Okay. And they can be these microsensors or chips, etc., they can be put into the packet. Another form is bioactive packaging. bioactive packaging materials are those materials that would be capable of withholding desired bioactive principles in optimum condition until their eventual release into the food product, either through control or fast release during the storage. So, what is the overall concept of the bioactive packaging is, that is integration and control release of bioactives compounds or nano components, then micro and nano encapsulation of these active substances, and finally, the enzymatic activity exerting a health benefit through the transformation of the food components. So, these are the concept of the bioactive packaging. Here we have given one example of the bioactive packaging of the strawberry. You can see that is, these are the various packaging materials like chitosan. So, that is solvent casting method is used for making chitosan film, or chitosan included with the essential oils, that is a film which chitosan film which has also certain essential oil. Chitosan film introduced with silver nanoparticles. So, chitosan silver nanoparticle films or chitosan essential oil or silver nanoparticle films. So, here the film has a specific characteristics, etc. So, and it is wrapped, okay, like strawberry is used. So, this wrapped and then gamma irradiation, etc. So, this enhances the shelf life, as well as it also the packaging material helps facilitate that some bioactive components, etc., can be introduced or retained more for longer period, and it can be introduced into the commodities. Okay. So, it becomes more health friendly packaging. So, and similarly there are many such examples. This packaging can be used for many such materials, fresh produce, etc. Edible coating is another, you can say it is another form of bioactive packaging. It is the normally applied on produce surface where a thin layer of edible film is applied, the film you saw in the earlier slide. So, those films or such other suitable films, it is formed directly on the surface or between the different layers, etc. And these edible coatings, that is may contain, that is the functional ingredient like antimicrobial, antioxidant, emulsifiers, etc. Okay. It may have improved appearance, gloss and transparency. It may improve barrier properties of the materials, etc. Okay. So, all these things that is they give means that is, you can see here that is the edible coating is provided here, and these material are functional ingredients are there, are antimicrobial, etc. So, these components are there on the outer surface, though create, if any microorganism tries to contaminate the commodity. So, these antimicrobials provide hindrance to that, and also this coating, it should be properly done so as to allow the respiration, continuation of respiration at the slowest possible rate. So, the success of edible coating of fruits and vegetables depends mainly on selecting the film or coating which can give a desirable gas composition that is appropriate for the specific product. So, in general, edible coating can extend the shelf life by inhibition of the microbial growth. It can preserve bioactive nutrients. It can inhibit oxidation or inhibit gas transfer. It can preserve physicochemical and organoleptic properties, or even it can protect probiotic bacteria viability, etc. in the food. Okay. Here there are some innovative packaging examples, that case studies I have taken from the literature and maybe net. There is the Petrus's Z leaf salad vegetable packing, which is created by a Japanese company Petrus. Okay. It uses a special tetrahedral designs, you can see here in the figure. So, it uses about 1/10th of the amount of plastics used in regular comb-shell packaging, making it an environmentally friendly option. It uses air to cushion and protect the contents to avoid them from being bruised or crushed in crowded refrigerator bins. British packaging manufacturing company Shrine has come up with a new soft fruit packaging solution for strawberries, cherries, blueberries and other soft fruit that can be used easily. It uses cushioning bubble pad that bring together the protective and cushioning properties with effective absorbent particle quantities, high permeability and an elegant appearance. Similarly, that southern lettuce, you can see here in this picture, this is brand produces container for lettuce leaves. The container itself mimics the shape of the green leaves with additional strength added through interlocking tabs. The proposed material to construct is a biodegradable, water resistant sealant made out of sugar that will gradually break down over time. The container is printed with suitable with vegetable ink, so that the design is truly green. So, you see the picture, these are the some of the innovation. Another innovation is lettuce from living lettuce. This innovative box design you can see here in the figure is packed, transported, sold and nurtured in micro orchid for the kitchen, while keeping its roots in tip-top condition. Okay, the consumer waters the lettuce in the box, and the lettuce is stayed fresh for longer time without the need of refrigeration, while waste is also minimized. So, see, these are the some of the packaging innovations. Finally, I will summarize this lecture that yes, it is required to transport the horticultural produce to the site of the storage and to ensure processing or marketing in a sound condition as quickly as possible. So, to have this, proper packaging is very important. Physical injury during transportation initiates very vigorous biochemical reactions in the damaged cell. As a result, the bruised product begins to deteriorate rapidly. So, the transport pack must ensure that minimal damage to the packaged commodity during transportation. Okay, packaging is required not only for preservation and protection, but it also has multifunctional role for value addition and assurance of quality and quantity number, a conveyor of convenience and ultimately a tool for marketing food products. And for fruits and vegetables, for fresh produces, it is a very important operation. These are the references used in this lecture. With this, thank you very much for your patience hearing.